Okay, so welcome. As you read the title, yes, Windows 10 is dying at October. I kind of forgot the main date, but Windows 10 is unfortunately not. They're not gonna have their own support anymore. They're not gonna be updated anymore, even. So ever since that happened, for this past few months now, I've been getting into Linux because of what's happening to Windows 10. And I don't wanna like get into Windows 11 because of the how unsafe using your personal details is. So I was thinking, in that case, that I wanna check out Linux. And ever since I started using Linux, was actually a very good, way million times stable and way better than Windows. You just have to know how to use it, which I'm here to guide you. Big thanks to 0.47 for this, for helping me out how to use Linux and all of this, because without him I wouldn't be able to do this. So please go check out his channel. There's a link in the description for you guys to check him out. So he's a big help, so yeah, thank you again. Anyways, so as as a Linux newbie here, I tried all sorts of different. But if you wanna like get into Linux, slowly learn for yourself, I highly recommend. If you're from a Windows user, you I highly recommend you try this over here. Kubuntu. It looks just exactly like Windows, almost. Only that is Linux, as you see here. I will show you how you install it, how you can boot it up and everything. You will need a USB for this, but I will show you all how it works, one by one, step by step. So my highly recommend is you first use this over here. My other recommend as a very beginner is you use this. I've heard people use this a lot, Linux Mint. People do use the Linux Mint a lot. I used it, but I wasn't a really big fan of it. But yeah, you can try this out. Now from this past few months now that I was playing it, playing it? What? Using Linux is what I meant. Using Linux. I became a Fedora user because I don't know, my PC is weird, but for some reason when I use Fedora, it uses. I have no issues with Fedora and it works perfectly fine. I run into no issues at all. Now, a lot of you might say Linux, you have to learn like commands, it's a lot of like hacking or whatever. Kinda true, yeah. That is kinda true, but you will also have to learn basic commands if you want to update the system, whatever, but I will show you all very easy. Now, since I'm a Fedora user here, I will show you all on my side, the one what I use, which is very basic and very easy to understand. So yeah, we'll show you all one by one. So this is the one I'm using right now, which I have it on my third drive. This is the main Fedora website. I downloaded the KDE Plasma desktop to make it have a little Windows style on it. So yeah, if you want to follow my step, go ahead, download Fedora. You can download any of these. You can download this or this. But I'm gonna use Fedora. It's exactly the same way, whatever it is. You can test out a lot. You can do a lot of stuff. You can check a lot of Linux out and choose which one you like the most. I also have another big recommendation you guys should try out, which is the... it's not here, hold on. Whoops. Where is it? I will zoom in doing the edit so you guys can have a better picture of this. If you see here, I really do highly recommend you try out Catchy OS, Dragger OS, Fedora, that's the one I'm using right now, kubuntu, Manjaro is really good. Nobara, I've been using Nobara a lot, but it gave me a few issues and I couldn't do what I want, so that's why I moved to main Fedora. Nobara is exactly like Fedora, it's just a split. Open source, I never tried that yet, but I've heard it's really good, so you guys can check that out if you want. And Pop OS, you guys can try Pop, it's a really good, very basic Linux. Super easy to use, no struggles at all. It's like for baby noobs. I actually tried this myself, but didn't really done much with it. But that's what we're gonna use. We're gonna use Fedora Linux today. And I'm gonna show you how you can, you need a USB again, like I said. And I will show you all how you can make a live USB, how you can run it and install it. So, what you need, it's one thing, two things, USB and this, belenaEcher. I will leave a link in the description for you guys to download. So you wanna download this, belenaEcher. When you did and you set it up, whatever, just a few clicks, that's all, easy installation. Once you did, you wanna open this up. Alright, so once you've decided which Linux you wanna use, and if you're not sure which Linux you do wanna use, you can just like go to the search bar, check the images, what it does. You can ask the AI what it does a lot a few basic stuff, as you see. Like I said, I'm gonna use Fedora. So what you wanna do, once you decided which Linux you wanna use, you wanna click on Flash from File. And you wanna find where you've installed your Linux OS. I'm gonna go Fedora KDE Desktop Live, that's the one I use over here. So you want to choose which OS you have. I do recommend you make a new file, install all Linux OSs over here, no struggles, and then just pin it over here for quick access, you know. But I'm gonna use Fedora, so you want to click on it, as you see. Now you want to select the USB. I have a USB right here. Just plug it in. Now it's gonna pop out a lot of errors like this. Ignore it, it's just Windows being silly. Just ignore all of this, what Windows is doing, it's really nothing. So what you want to do is you want to select the target, you want to find your USB name, so this is my USB over here. You want to click on that, click select, and then click flash. And it will flash. It will take like up to 7 minutes, maybe. Depends what USB you have, but for me it takes up to 7 minutes to flash it. And then when it's flashed, there you go, you have a live Linux USB, that easy. And what I'm gonna do now, I don't need to do this. Yeah, ignore this, it's just Windows being silly. Alright, so now that I have Fedora in my live USB, I will show you all how this works. Now I might need to record from my phone for this, but yeah, I'll see you all in a bit. Alright, so if I sound weird, it's because I'm recording from my phone right now, but what you want to do is when you made a live USB, you want to restart your PC, and once you restart, you want to go into your boot menu. Mine, I press F12 mine over here, and it pops this out. Now what you want to do is you want to select your live USB name. So what I'm gonna do, this is my live USB name right over here. So I'm gonna click on this. You wanna click on whatever name your USB is called. So mine is Kingston Data Traveler. So you wanna click on this. And if you see here, it's gonna ask what you want to do, you want to go start Fedora KDE Live Desktop, because we're just going to test it. Okay, well, we're back. For some reason I couldn't get my USB to work. I mean, it asks like 700 updates. It's a live USB, so yeah, I couldn't get it to record, so I'm recording from my phone right now. This is what you will see the moment Fedora will start. This is my mouse over here. I was gonna show the basics right now, what you can do, but I am actually gonna do that a bit later. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show you how you want to install. It says install to hard drive, so you want to click on that over here. Here is so once you click on the app, it's going to ask you what language you want to use. You can put your own country language, you can put whichever one you want. I'm just going to go English for now, English United States. And down here there's a button here, you want to click continue, and then it's going to show you this. You could just ignore these two, you don't have to, it's fine. You can do that later once you have Fedora actually installed. So what you want to do is you want to go to installation destination. This is which hard drive you want Linux to install in. So as you see here, I have drives here. You want to click whichever one you want to install it on, whichever one you want. Now keep in mind, if you did try another Linux and you want to switch to another Linux, first of all, let's say which drive you want to install it on. I'm gonna choose Intensor because that's the one I use for Linux. Alright, for you it will not pop out the red text. It pops that out for me because I reset the thing. For you it will not pop out. What you want to do now, you can do this later when you start Fedora. It's like you make your own Windows account. It's exactly the same. That's what this thing here is. You can ignore that for now. User settings over here where it says root account, this here is installed. You actually have a Linux yeah, on your drive. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start recording from my Linux drive, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, so welcome to Linux. If I sound a bit different now, it's because, I don't know, the OBS Linux is a bit weird on this one. But don't worry, kinda got it to fix. I'll fix it better later. But as you see right now, we are on a Linux. This is what you can do before you install it too. Like during the testing, you can also do what I'm gonna show you, like check everything out, the details, how it works. I was gonna show that in the test live USB, but since I couldn't get the OBS to work then I had to do it from my phone. I just showed how to install it there. But before you install it, you could do, you know, like what I'm gonna show you now. You can check the settings. So this is how it looks like. This is his main menu, just like how Windows is. This is his file system. Windows uses like what, firewall or something like that. Something like that it's called. On Fedora we use something that's called Dolphin. It's very custom too. You can change a lot. As you see, there's home, desktop, documents, downloads, documents, downloads, music, and a bunch of other stuff. And you can start doing work like what you've done with Windows. And if you go here, where is it? Discover. So here, let's say on Windows you start with the Microsoft Store. This is, let's say, the store for Fedora. It tells you how many updates it has. Sometimes you don't have to update all of them every time. You could just leave them until it gets like to a bigger number. Fedora doesn't like have issues if you don't update it. You will have to at some point if it gets a lot of updates, so you can go through it. Steam, I already have one over here. but it has a Steam. You can use this too. This is the same thing, but everybody use this. And Steam link, you can actually add other stuff to Steam if you want. As you see, completely normal, just like you're playing on Windows again. You're just playing it on Linux, which is better. If you want to play from Epic Games, there's a few possibilities you can do that. On Linux is a bit different, but playing it on Linux, you'll need other apps. Like it has its own app that has 3 stores in it. One of them is Epic Games and 2 more I do not remember, and I kind of forgot the name of it. I kind of forgot the name of that Epic game for Linux. I'll put it in the, I'll type it in the description over here. Run Windows software. So Bottles makes you run Windows applications, whatever. You can use Epic Games from here too if you want. Works completely fine. They even have their own ready, so if you just install it and click on it, it already has Epic Games ready. You can just install it from there too. Also for Windows applications, you might want to download some extras, these too, to make Wine work actually properly. Yes, so this is it over here. It's really way more stable, and especially if you're on Fedora like me, it is gonna be way stable. EA, and you won't have no issues at all. Epic Games too, but Epic Games can bug sometimes on Lutris. But you can use this too. Lutris over here. Now let's check the details. So that's the store that I wanted to show you all. It has everything you need, so you can slowly get to work, do your own stuff, whatever you want. And like I said, you're gonna see a big massive difference playing games on Linux by how stable it's gonna be and everything. I've had a lot of games playing on Windows with my friends, and it was like very, very buggy. But if I played on Linux, I had none of those issues. Themes, colors and themes too. You can change color, your cursor too. You can have a new mouse. As you see, I choose the red ones. You can click this button over here that says get new, and it will show you whatever you want. You can make your own if you want, but this is the one I use. I use the red color, but you can use whichever one you want or find something new. The same thing with the wallpaper. It has its own wallpaper. And the login screen, you can change the login screen to everything. And general behavior, this is what I wanted to show you. Not really, no, not this one, sorry. Screen login, no, that's not it. Where is it? There we go. Power manager, management. So this is what you do when you get Linux. If you've gone away for like 5 minutes, Linux will slowly turn off your PC automatically and your monitor too. It's gonna go into full sleep mode. Don't want your PC to close and monitor, you go here to power management and you click when inactive. You do nothing. For mine it was in sleep. You do nothing, and this here you click nothing, everything and ever. Whatever it says what the PC is gonna do when you are away, just make it to nothing. And that it should stay always open when you AFK and when you're gone. Right click this and show panel configurations. There's even an edit mode you can do. You can edit the screen or whatever. The applications down here and all of it. You can make it floating if you want. As you see, it's floating. You can do all sorts of stuff. Everything about it, it's a full customization, whatever you want to do. I'll see you all next time. Peace.